So this stream is basically for you. If you have any question you'd like to ask, I'm here for the next hour. Let me know. I'm going to grab something and coming back. Basically, if you have a question, you can ask, and I'll try to. In the meanwhile, I'm trying to create this superscript and subscript, which is this kind of thing. And I saw this article. So basically what they are saying is you have like a paragraph, and then if you want to create a specific styling, you need to kind of give it a span, to wrap it with a span, and then you can manipulate using some styling. Try to read more about it. So it's called subscript. Let's do subscript in CSS. Now let's do Kotlin. So it's kind of this thing, and this is also oh, it's called SAP. Oh yeah, this thing. Something this is simple paragraph. This looks like this. If I'll put it, let's do like studio. So it looks like this. So sub. Let's do 15. Let's see what's up. Let's see. What's up? HTML. Oh, like this one. Oh, this is interesting. And it looks like this. Oh, it's kind of nice. Alright, so let's try to do something like this in the studio. How did you learn coding? So actually I've never learned coding in the traditional way. So basically I learned coding by reverse engineering. I used to work with in a very small company, and I worked with this developer that gave me the website code, and then I started to delete lines of code and to see what's happened, and then I started with the CSS, just the visual stuff, and then I don't know, it's got me interesting how things is working, and I start by deleting stuff to see what's happened and then rewrite them, and slowly I will start to understand the logic. And also I used this app called SoloLearn. So I spend hours like playing around learning CSS and HTML using this app, and then JavaScript. But yeah, it was a long path, but this is why I'm still missing like the basic stuff, because I never learned it like in the right way, so yeah, I'm still learning. Thank you. Yeah, I have kind of non-developer perspective. Basically, I'm looking at it as more as a design challenge. My first perspective is designer perspective. I used to be a graphic designer, so this is why sometimes I don't find the easiest or the right solution for things, but gave me other stuff, so I'm trying to create something boring a bit. Let's do like this. I'm trying to create this effect. So the subscript or the subscript, which is this kind of things. And from a short research that I've done until far, so apparently there is a sub HTML element that is give you this styling, and you can see right here if this is the output, right? So if I'll change it to Studio, so you can see right here that Studio has a different design and it's on the upside, and I can see that there is also sub, which should be on the bottom line. So let's see, I'll change it to sub. So now it's right there. So it's used often for this kind of stuff, but also for trademarks, I think also. So let's try to do it. So basically we don't have this type of HTML element inside our text element, but let's, for example, I can change the HTML of this one. Okay, so we can decide which text we want to replace. Okay, so let's add here Studio, for example. So we want to change this one. So what we can do, we step by step. So first one is, let's do const text element equals to this text grid. It's bad to use this kind of IDs, but for this example I think it's okay. And then we will log the HTML of it. So let's do like this, const, my mic is taking too much space, so const text HTML, it's the original, sorry, is equals to this text element dot HTML. This is one of the API, part of the API, Velo API, and then let's log it, text HTML. So if we go to preview, it should log right here. Alright, so it's this one, as you can see. So let's copy this one and let's see how it works. Let's go with the dark mode. Alright, so it starts with a P because this is a paragraph. It has some weeks class, and then it's following by a span, and then we actually see the content. So where is Studio? This is the Studio. So basically we want to do something like this. We'll do like a const, let's go subscript tag is equals to this type of element, right? Not this one, leave this one, yeah, this one. Sorry, not the sub, the sub, sorry. So it's this type of element, and it's closing the same way, just like this. And then we have the Studio, right? Studio. Okay, it's this kind of thing. this is not the right way to do it. I'm just trying to make it work for the first time. And then we can take the text HTML, and then we can do like replace. We want to replace studio instead of studio. We want to replace with this one. So basically it's this value. Okay, it's this value. But instead of writing it entirely, we can use this one. Alright. And then after we replace it, let's log it first of all, and then let's start with login. See what we have. So now we got this one, so you can see that it didn't change. Oh, because okay, sorry. I think we should save it. Const formatted equal, and then let's log the format. Yeah. Oh, you can see we have this element inside. So now let's try to take this value and put it right there. So let's take the text element, and set is HTML equals to the formatted value. So now Studio should be, it's kind of different. You can see it looks different, but not the best way. Actually, here it's also not the best. Oh, but this is EM. So I'm wondering, let's publish this to see on the live site. It will be easier to manipulate. Alright, so this is the live site, and if we inspect it, you can see that we have here the sub. By the way, this is responsive. Yes, great. So we need somehow, this one should be on top, I think. It should be on top. So if I'll change the 8 to be sub, the 8 is on top, right? So let's see. It does a bit up, but if we can create like a unique styling, so let's do like color red. Why it's not working? Let's try. Oh, because I didn't type color. Yeah, so now it's red. And then we can take the font size. So font size, I want to do, I don't want to set like a specific value. I want to make it smaller. Smaller, no, small maybe. Let's try to see if, so now it's losing like its sizing. So let's check this font size. It's this combination. Because it's responsive text. I wonder if EM is working. Let's do 8, 5. Yes, it's working. Alright, so it's still responsive. Alright, something like this. So it's still responsive. Alright, so it's a start. So now we want to change its position a bit. So top is, no, it's not working with top. So baseline, outline, line height. Maybe we can change the line height. Instead of 1.6, it's not working. So let's try negative margin. So let's try top, no, margin, top, minus 5 pixels. It's not working. Margin, bottom, 5 pixels. Maybe we need to change its position. Position, relative, I never work with this type of HTML tag, so I don't know. Maybe it's related to the font. Let's try to change font. So let's pick something else. Let's do this one. Let's do something very familiar. Let's do this one. The Avenir. So yeah, it's smaller, but it's not in the right position. It should be on top. And I cannot change its position to absolute. It must be margin 100 pixels. Okay, something is working, but it's only working on sides. I'll do 50. Now this is working, this is not working. Display on set. Display. Oh, this one. Now it's working. So if I'll change it, to margin top, margin top minus 5 pixels. This is working. Margin bottom. No, this is bad. Ah. I don't know what to do. Let's do it again. Margin top minus 50 pixels, and then position let's do relative, and then display Ruby text. What does it mean? Ruby text. Let's try to figure out what it does mean. Ruby text, CSS. Formatting controls related to display of Ruby and annotation. Ruby annotation is a form of alongside with the base text. They are typically used to list distinct documents. Wow, this is interesting. Oh, Ruby position. What? Okay, so let's do 10. Let's do 0. Oh my god. Oh my god. What does that mean, Ruby? So, I guess I can put on the parent Ruby, display Ruby. No. Okay, now it's back into position. Let's try display. God, I'm all over this place. Ruby, and then Ruby position, try on the parent, display Ruby, and then Ruby position, no, Ruby, oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe I'll ask ChatGPT. So need a new chat. So I need to ask how can I design the sub HTML tag using inline CSS so you can style HTML tag using CSS adding style attribute directly within the tag. Okay, we've tried it. This is working, this is working, this is working. Okay, nothing new. It looks like the text inside the sub is not aligned. How you type aligned? Come on, aligned the right way. It's in this center and should be on top. That's it. Oh, vertical align. The default behavior of the sub tag is to position the text lower than the baseline. However, if your inline CSS isn't applying correctly, or if you want to manually adjust the position, you can use vertical align to control it. Let's try it. Explain vertical align sub. Alright, let's try it. Oh, and we can also put like pixels. So vertical align sub. This is sounds the most logic things to do. Let's select it again, and then oh, it's working. But we put sub, so maybe it should be sub. You see, never lose your faith. Alright, so it's working, amazing. So what do we need to do now? We need to make it a bit smaller and still make it responsive. So, and let's give it a color red, and then font size it should be 1.7 EM, so it's still responsive. Yes. And then let's copy this one. This is our main design. Right, so let's go to the code and then let's save it. So let's do const design sub design equals to this one. Okay, this looks nice. This is our design. Okay, so now here we can add our design. We can add right here. Oh, it's okay. So here, let's move it down. So this will be sub design. but it should be inside. Oh, it should be inline. So let's do it like this. Oh, but if it's inline, the way I'm typing it should be different. So it should be style. No, let's keep the style there. So style should be equals to, and then this value. Okay, so this one should be yeah, I think it will work, but I'm missing the closing. All right, so it comes right here, and then everything should be, this is studio. Let's see if it's working. Yes. No, it's not in the right position. Let's go to the live site. Maybe something will change there. Sometimes there is some gaps between the preview and the live site. So let's see what's up. Come on. Yeah, this is not the right positioning. So that's, oh, we didn't get the, I think the editor is removing this vertical align super. So let's try to do the using CSS. Okay, so let's do it like this. I am creating a custom class. So my beautiful default sub are we talking about sub or sub? Yeah, sub design. Sub. All right, and then here we will do like a vertical align. It should be sub. Super. What is this mean? Vertical align. Oh, there is no sub. Super. So maybe it will work with super. Oh, it is super. Okay. Alright, so let's copy this one. We have the font size and we have color red. Alright, so instead of we can just simply add this class right here. So let's copy this. Hey, what's up, David? So now this is our custom class, and because we've add this HTML tag inside this text element, we don't need the style. It should inherit it. Actually, no, we need to relate to the sub. What ChatGPT told us. Let's try it without it. So let's do like this sub. And then we don't need a style, basically. Also this one. So let's try it. Yes! Let's see on the live site if it's working. Not refreshed yet. Come on. let's change background color to make sure that the change is applied. Yes, it's working. Is it responsive? Yes, it is. So what I'm trying to do now, I want to go to tablet, for example, and change the font size like this, and to see, and also the color, and to see if it's still responsive. So now let's change it. So this is tablet, and yes, it's still responsive. This is absolutely amazing. Alright, so part 1 was done. Now we need to make it a bit smarter. So how can we do it? Let's think. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is that I want to apply this style for a couple of words inside my text element. Okay, so I can decide by myself that each time I want to replace a specific text element, I will add this sign. Okay, for example, so I have here it on Studio, and then let's add it to themes and to change. So I want to replace all of these text elements to get this up. So if I have an input element as a search bar to search repeater items, and I have an icon button with a X to results on search, I can get so how many results do you have? First of all, thank you. I'm trying to understand the question again. If I have an input element as a search bar to search repeater items, and I have icon button with X to reset the search. Sorry, if you can rephrase the questions, I didn't understand entirely. I understood that you have an input that you can type things, and then it filter a repeater, and then you have a button with icon button with X, like to reset the search. And in practice, you want to reset the results? Trying to understand. I mean the input and the repeater. Oh, like design, in terms of design. Just to understand, you have a text input. Okay, this is actually should be a text, and then you want to have a button that's like this, exactly like this, right? So, all right. So either like this or like this. So and in terms of layout, the way to do it, of course, with code, you know, if you want to filter repeater results, you need to add some velo to it, and then like when you're typing, I guess you know how to do it. Reset, you know how to do it also, I guess, because you don't ask about Velo, you talk about layouting. So you need them to be like one component. Got it. So there is two ways to do it. First of all, you can stack between them. You can click Shift, select two elements and stack them together, not group, stack. And then if I'll change this input width, the X will always follow. And you can use negative margin, okay, and then they will align. I don't like to do it. I prefer to do it in different way. I prefer to wrap them together in a container, place in container. So now this container, same as the stack, but then it's always you always need to create a specific cell for each one of these. So I'm going to apply advanced CSS grid. You can either select from here to cells, or you can drag like this. And then if the this icon is in fixed size, you can go to this column and set it to be auto. Auto, basically it says my width or height is, or height for column is based on my content, and the content is this this button, and this one will be 1FR. 1FR is fraction. FR is shortcut for fraction. Basically it's taking the remaining space, and then this input can be in any size that you like. We can make it like 100%. It converted automatically, and then I can add some gaps. So like 20 pixel gap. Sorry, this is padding. 20 pixel gap, and actually I need to go to the advanced mode, and I need to change the wrapper container to be max content, and then it will always fit. This row height should be also auto. So now if you decide, let's give it some background color so you see the boundaries of this container. Alright, so if I'll change this input height, the container will grow with it. So if I'll put it 100, you can see it grow with it. If I'll add margin for this button, for example, it's all from top 100, it also grow with it. And yeah, so this is, for me, I think it's the best way to place them together, and then you can move them and play around with them. I hope it's answered your question. Alright, so basically let's copy this text element and let's go directly to ChatGPT and let's ask it. Okay, so I have this kind of let's do it like this. I have this kind of text element. I want to replace all the text that is wrapped with wrapped like this, yeah, with like this, with text value wrapped by sub like this. Let's see what it gives us. It takes us to JavaScript. Okay, replace, and this is I forgot how it's called. This is regex to replace. What does that mean? Oh, actually it says that it's working, but what is that? What is that mean? You know what? Let's try it. Let's copy this one. I didn't fully understand. Alright. So basically, it says that we need to do something like this. Let's copy this one. And we want to replace, and the formatted will be equals to this one. Alright, so, and then let's log it, cool, and then we will assign it. So let's try it. No. Oh, because it starts with a P also. I have an idea. Okay, so we need to I don't know if it's the best way to do it. Right. Let's give him our issue. Copy. No. Let's go back. Yeah. Let's copy this one and let's give it as an input, and we said we need you to ignore the first HTML tag. Here, for example, it's a paragraph like P, and all right, let's see. Get inner HTML, excluding the first tag. this way, the first tag P, but the text wrap will get replaced. What about the closing tag? Both opening. Yeah, this is exactly what I need. The same, since inner HTML only modify the content inside the element, not the. But I do not have inner HTML. It's Velo. I don't have this inner HTML in Velo. I can only get the complete HTML element. No, this does not exist. Okay, let's try a different way. Alright. So, what we will do, I don't like this solution for now. There is a better one, but for now, what we will do, we will take the value first. So, text value is equals to text. And then this one will be replaced by, and then we will wrap it with a paragraph, and let's close it also, and then the formatted will be right here. Let's try this one. It's happening. You can see it's happening, but it's not designed because this is sub. This is sub. My mistake. Should be sub. Oh wait, what? Oh, sub. And now it should work. Yes, amazing. It's working. So yeah, it was a good experiment. So I think that this is something, it can be interesting for some of you. Maybe you can see that these kind of things that exist inside a paragraph. Let's try to trademark. So basically what I need to do, I need to work on this code and to make it like more structure. Or here you can see that this is, I think this is a good example. Like to add some sources. Let's see the HTML tag of it. Yes, this is sub. This is the first time. Oh my god, I never knew this HTML tag. So it's great way to add links or stuff like this. I mean, this is not what I've done right here, but there is a reason to use this one. Alright, so So yes, it can include links, for example. So what I'll do, I will try to study it a bit more, and then try to give you like a good solution that will be that you can use it in headings, in paragraphs. I don't think that basically, yeah, maybe even add links, I don't know. But this solution is not, I mean, it's working, but it's not scalable. So I'll try to make it much more packed. Alright. I think that's it for today. Thank you everyone, all the 4 viewers that I have right now. This one 1 hour. I'll make some more. If you have questions, feel free to ask me. This is like unstructured way to know that I don't have to prepare to do something, so I'll try to do it like while streaming. So yeah, see you on the next one.